It's your boy Lawz, we back in the building. You already know what time it is. We're gonna get into our questions for this week. We're gonna start with the first question. First question comes in. Actually, we're gonna last the first with the questions this week. So first question, just because it's a juicy one, so you know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, that's how we're gonna do. Thoughts on Case Keenum. This is sent to OSS 980 IG by Bender Knows Best. My man Dan, shout out to Dan. If you into the hockey real heavy, go check him out. Case Keenum, I like the move, dog. You know what I'm saying? I really think this is a good move for the Redskins. You know, it didn't really cost them much. I think they split the difference on the salary that Case Keenum will be getting. You know, he's back into a prove-it situation. I think, you know, as far as running Jay's offense, I think, you know, you'll get an upgraded Colt McCoy, I mean, to say the least. I think he's competent. I think he's, you know, definitely capable of being a starter, and it don't really cost you anything, and it takes you out of the quarterback sweepstakes for the draft, which can be treacherous. You know, you can end up giving up way too much trying to get a quarterback on your team just to be serviceable for this year. So I think it's a great move. I mean, I would have liked to see Rosen. I think, you know, as far as upside and future implications with him on the team would have been different. You know, but given Alex Smith's injury, you needed to put a quarterback on this roster that could, you know, play. You know what I'm saying? And I know they had a lot of options on the table, but to me, this makes sense. This is a good interim move. It's not like something long term. It's going to really hurt your franchise, and you can move this move. And then, you know, the expectations are already super low, and I think, you know, with the Case Keenum, you could probably exceed expectations. I think Case Keenum is a nice secondary option if that's what happened. If they try to go after Rosen and the asking price was too high, and the Arizona Cardinals were playing hardball or just, you know, back and forth, then you could just get out of that and just get Case Keenum on your team. I think it makes sense. I think that, you know, now you can go into the draft with that first round pick and really, you know, continue to build your defense. You need cornerbacks, you need edge rushers, you have a lot of needs if you're a Redskins fan. But now they're not desperate to get someone behind center to, you know, throw the ball around, which was their Achilles heel last year, especially towards the end of the season with the quarterbacks getting hurt. And Colt is just a backup. I mean, let's just be frankly honest. He's just a backup. And so you have a more durable a more durable Colt McCoy. So in Case Keenum, better, you know, just better all around. You know what I'm saying? So I like the move. Next question, from Dre _31. Man, Dre, best lefty in the NBA of all time. That's a tough one. I'll say, I mean, I guess you gotta go with Bill Russell. I mean, he got 11 championships. I mean, James Harden is nice. Don't get it twisted. I think when it's all said and done, he'll probably be the best lefty to play. I mean, you know, definitely one of the most skilled scorers that we've ever seen in the NBA. So I think he'll be on the list. I mean, you got dudes, the all-time greatest. I mean, there's a lot of lefties that I rock with heavy. Chris Mullins, he was a cooker. I think Kenny Anderson might have been left-handed too, was a cooker. Stacey Augmon was a cooker. David Robinson, who else? I'm trying to think. Manu was nice. You know, so there's a lot of greats, but if I had to just pick one all time, it would be Bill Russell. Next question comes in from Big Lou. He back. Does Raphael look like Irvin Johnson? Come on, bro. Go. Gotta be going to entertain that, man. Follow us at OSS980. Check out the podcast each and every Wednesday. I'm on here doing, answering questions. You got questions, when I put the box up, just drop it in there, and then we'll talk about it. And I think that is all. Peace.